I went hiking on Phoenix Mountain. I put in my Waze hiking. It said Phoenix Mountain. I go to Phoenix Mountain, whatever that is. There are fire trucks everywhere.
So general.
Very general, I know. Very general, by the way.
Hiking, Phoenix Mountain.
Very general.
And you're like, that works.
And there's all these fire trucks, and I'm like, what's going on? Well, a woman had climbed to the peak and then fell off. And she got all bunched up. She's fine.
She hit some cactus.
The fireman comes down, and I go, she going to be all right? And he goes, nah, bad. I go, Jesus. I go, is she going to live? He goes, yeah, she'll live, but she's got to get operated on. She busted her shoulder, hurt her back. I go, well, and he's just like, it happens all the time. Like, he's a fireman. He's older. He's like,
They've seen
idiots.
It all.
Idiots that go out there, they're not ready, and they fall. Anyway, she's going to be fine. But there was a huge crowd, so I went off the beaten path.
Your wrist hanger.
And I followed this trail that seemed to go. And when you're out in Phoenix and you see those giant cacti, and it's just stone and it's prehistoric. Now, it was all good, but I started walking far out. And I got a little spooked. And here's why I got a little spooked.
Territory?
Well, I'm not worried about rattlesnakes. I got a little spooked because my buddy Steve Ranella told me that in Arizona, you got your mountain lion, no problem. Got your mountain lion, got your elk, got all kinds of stuff.
Can I guess?
I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
You got that Pepsi wasp.
You got those everywhere. No, you got the tarantula hawk everywhere.
I'm sorry, I got my regions
confused. It's the
confused.
Pepsis wasp. Same.
I call it the Pepsi wasp.
You're using the Latin.
There's the tarantula.
Well, you're using the Latin, but the layman's term is tarantula hawk because they eat tarantulas. So they see a tarantula, they're like,
And they're out there everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Did you think about it?
I'm stinging you in your abdomen bunch. You're gonna die. Then I'm gonna eat you.
You're gonna melt your face.
Yeah,
I'm gonna melt your face.
Yeah.
Did you think about it?
No, that wasn't what I was worried about.
Okay, bad guess.
What I was worried about, I got spooked. It was weird because I heard noises.
Oh my God! Can I guess again?
Yeah.
Mexicans.
Sir. No.
Hey man,
and
we're just brainstorming here.
I'm not afraid of Mexican people.
I don't know. It's Arizona. I don't know how it is out there.
You think about migrants coming over or something?
I don't know. Maybe they're it's cartel area.
Okay, well,
maybe they're building a wall.
I wasn't worried about cartel members in the Phoenix wilderness.
Hey man, I thought this was a safe space.
Not for racist comments.
That's not racist.
Listen,
maybe you're worried. You're the one white guy in the desert. You're worried about tarantula hawk. There's a bunch of El Mexicanos doing.
They would see in my eyes. The Mexicans would see in my eyes my universal love for all humanity, and they would be like, "That guy right there,
he's one of us.
He doesn't want to build a wall." And they'd take me in, and we'd hang out, and I'd give them some of my water, and we'd laugh.
Okay,
now,
I'll quit guessing.
May I?
Carry on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God damn it.
Well,
one guess.
Steve Ranella told me that when they were tracking, when he and his friends were tracking some cougars, mountain lion with dogs, all of a sudden they looked down at the tracks and they said, "Tracks are too big. These tracks are too big. This ain't a mountain lion." And they called the dogs off because apparently, for a lot of reasons, mainly logging or pressure, it turns out that the jaguar,
oh my God,
hold on, is fighting its way up into Arizona.
You got problems.
Now,
you got problems.
See, now, you got to understand a couple things. I want you to listen to me. Mountain lion, not worried about it because typically they leave you alone.
Especially grown men.
Sure.
Women and kids, you got a problem.
You got some problems.
Grown man,
rare. Unless you're a pussy and you don't produce testosterone.
If you're Pete Holmes, you're in trouble.
I got my balls hang low. They're gonna smell my testosterone. They know I'm gonna take it to them.
That's fair statement.
Now the jaguar, 250-pound cat. That's a 250-pound cat. Now I want you to think about a police dog. Police dog, 100-pound police dog is a giant shepherd. Take you down right away.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bite you, crush your. Look at me. You don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight it.
I mean, you're a big, powerful guy. If your life depended on it, I might bet with you that you can kill
one of them.
Have you seen them hit a sleeve though? Because the problem is when they bite you, your arm shuts down.
Yeah, I've seen it 100 times. Yeah, that's what they
shuts
say.
down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now you go to World Star when they send the dogs on some of these guys.
Guys fight them off.
Yeah, they do.
All right, I believe that. I can believe that. Now,
Jaguar.
Now the jaguar.
No. Hey.
What? It's 250 pounds.
No, I don't want none.
Well, you don't want it? Well, how come? Gee, because it's a predator. Kill you with its face. Because it's evolved.
Kill you with your face.
Yeah, it's
obviously.
evolved to kill giant animals with its face. And by the way, I hope you understand one thing. You're not going to see it.
I'll get you from behind.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and they move. They sound. You want ready? You want to know what a jaguar sounds like when it's coming
we
up?
can mimic it 100%.
Ready? Watch.
Yeah, go.
This is what it sounds like.
Ready?
Right there.
Dead.
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
And
Great.
you're dead.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That was good. You're a good impression.
100%.
You do a good.
Yeah,
Let's try it again.
Here they come again. Now there's a pack of them.
Pack 'em.
Ready?
Ready.
Everyone dead up in here.
Everybody dead. See that? But you might go, ah! That's it, because he bites you in the back. Ah! And then
No,
that's
it would be like this. Ah!
And that's it.
So my buddy's
team?
dad was the head coach at North Carolina.
Sick.
So Tar Heels.
Yeah.
And they were playing the Hurricanes. So I flew down to Miami.
How long ago was this?
This was probably 6-7 years ago. I flew down to Miami, and it's the night before. And we see his dad. We have dinner with him. We're just hanging. It's his dad, So we're having dinner, talking all kinds of stuff. Oh, we talk about the game. All right, well, we'll see you in the morning. So next morning, we go down, and it's like, for a second, it's almost like you forget the level of, caliber programs these are. So he's like, hey, Dad, like, how do we go to the game? And his dad looks around because there's the team buses, and there's Florida Highway Patrolmen, motorcycles, all these cars. They're about to escort from the hotel to the Orange Bowl. This is when the Orange Bowl was still there.
Yeah.
And
terrible stadium.
and he goes, he talks to one of the cops. He goes, "It's my son. Can they?" And the guy goes, "Just drive behind the bus because I have a car." And I'm like, okay. And I'm forgetting what speed we're gonna do this at because there's buses. I figure we're gonna go like just cruise, dude. These buses are doing 100.
God.
Down 95, and I keep falling behind a little bit because I also don't want to run into the bus. So I'm like,
look.
yeah, man. So I'm like, I would like dip out to, 85, and the cop behind me would be like,
damn,
he's like, go, go, go. So we're sitting there just flying, and they close. It's like a presidential,
Roads,
motorcade.
Yeah.
Then as we pull off and we're pulling into the Orange Bowl, this local cop who had stopped local traffic sees me in the motorcade, and he goes, "You fucking there," because he thinks that I jumped in on this. And then I watch another cop go like, "No, he's with us." And then we just pull into the Orange Bowl, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like it was like
the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, and it's also like I feel like I was just in a race,
Yes.
like a legal fucking race.
God.
And then the team bus goes down this tunnel, and then they're like, "Oh, just park wherever." And we're like, "Okay,
Just leave it here?"
Yeah, we just pull in. I'm like, I just got to go with an escort,
Yeah.
100 miles an hour. Down.
Did North Carolina get their ass whooped?
No, but it was actually fuck. I mean, because I'm with my friend. I remember right before the half, the slot receiver dropped over
For
the
North
shoulder.
Carolina?
Yeah, touchdown in the end zone. He dropped it right through his hands.
This is 6 years ago?
Yeah, and then they ended up losing, but they lost a close game. It was fucked up.
Miami for a while, I mean, they're getting a little better now, but for a while they kind of sucked. Bro, I messed up. I knew you were coming in today, and I'm dressed like the Hamburglar. I just want Versace to see this and be like, you know what? We need a plus-size model. But I fucked up, and I wore my goddamn prison outfit. I'm regretting it now.
What do we have? Like, what are those? Like Yeezys?
Some
or something?
Yeezys.
I know you're a shoe
I got
guy.
my jeans.
Yeah.
Dude, you came dressed. You got this sweet coat. No wonder you're Versace model.
You're talking it up, man. I'm pretty casual today, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
I mean, yeah,
all
you're
day.
a good-looking dude. This Rogan, I don't know if you listen to the Companions. Rogan, Brian,
Yeah, I
Eddie,
try to, man.
we'll
Yeah.
argue all the time who's the best-looking dude in the UFC, and I can just trump all of it, and I go, Jouban is contractually tied to Versace. Game over. I just trump it. I go, oh, cool, Versace.
You always show the love, man. I get people always sending me those videos, bro, and I'm like crying the whole time, dude.
I always call you first team dime piece, first team all dime piece.
I love it, man. I'm kind of mad at Eddie Bravo actually because me and Eddie, we go way back, man, and he's never showing the love, man. He always seems, but I think Eddie has a type. Eddie's Mexican. I think he kind of likes I'm trying to. I heard it one time. He was saying Robbie Lawler.
Come on. Come on. Me and Robbie look like turds with eyes next to you. Robbie Lawler. He's not. Me and Robbie aren't even in this game.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, come on, Eddie, show the love, man. But he might have a different type.
He also might not want to. You don't want to be too biased because you're boys.